Hello, my name is Marshall Hiner with Hiner Outdoor Living. I am our water feature specialist here, and I am excited to talk to you guys about the different styles and options when it comes to water features for your own space. What this video is set to do is to get you inspired and get you some ideas on what it is exactly you want and how we can help you make that a reality. So when it comes to water features, there's typically three different styles that we can help you out with. Those are your Fountainscapes, your Pondlesses, and your ponds. Let's first start off by discussing Fountainscapes. Either a really simple recirculating boulder or basalt column, and something that can really help maximize or enhance a smaller space in your backyard. Now with these Fountainscapes, you could do something simple, and a lot of people do. But you can also do something that is really elaborate and a real showpiece that can enhance multiple bowls and urns and water walls. We could also do something a little bit more formal. We could have some simple stucco walls with some spillways coming out of it. The next feature I would like to talk about are pondless water features. It is a great way to get a naturalistic sight and sound of water in your own backyard. Like Fountainscapes, we could do something really simple. These pondlesses start with a 3-foot stream, and it takes about a 6 by 8 foot area to build one. And we could always naturalize it with some plants and things around it, but we could also take this same style and the same design and put it on a grander scale. We have done these water features from 3 foot to 100+ feet. And one thing that I love about these pondless water features is we can tailor it to a style that you prefer. Whether you want to see smaller boulders in a smaller space or big boulders in a big space, whether you want to see a narrow stream, a wider stream. I love the flexibility that we can bring with these pondless water features to suit the exact style you want. Another thing when it comes to the pondless water features is it doesn't have that body of water. So if it's not something that you're looking for of fish or to experiment with aquatic planting such as water lilies, a pondless is a great fit for you. They are fairly low maintenance and they also help really naturalize that backyard space. The other style of water feature that here at Hiner we love to build is a pond. Ponds come in all different shapes, sizes, and options. We could go small, we could go large, we can even design these to where you can really interact with them, called recreation ponds. So when it comes to choosing between a pondless or a pond, some of the factors that I always want to take into consideration is how do you guys want to interact with this feature? Do you guys want fish? Do you guys want to experiment with aquatic plants such as water lilies or marginals? If you do, then I would always suggest, if you're on the verge of wanting a pond or a pondless, I always say go with a pond. But if you're really only looking for sights and sounds of the water feature, then I would suggest a pondless. But when it comes to a pond, you can have fish. And depending on how we design it, you can have goldfish, you can have koi fish. Another thing about ponds is we can really design and tailor it to fit a overall design of a backyard. So say you want a patio and you want a pond. We are now able to actually build a lot of these water features with a block wall inside of the pond where that patio cantilevers over, giving it a dock feel. You can literally sit at the edge of that patio and dangle your feet in the water, have fish come swim right up to you where they can feed right out of your hands. It really makes it a very interactive water feature. When it comes to ponds, there's also a bunch of other bells and whistles that we have as an industry come to discover, such as aeration, jets. We can even add a stream to give you that sights and sounds of cascading waterfalls, very similar to a pondless. Another aspect about ponds that I truly enjoy is the fact that we can design these things to fit any style of backyard, whether you want something a little bit more modern or a little bit more naturalistic or possibly even a hybrid of both. We can tailor these designs of these water features to what your house looks like, what you want the overall landscape to look like as well. A couple things to keep in mind when you are looking to hire a pond or water feature contractor is their style of art or their style of water features and how they build them. Every single water feature builder has their own artistry or design or style that they like to build these things. So it is important to understand what they have built in the past to really get a good idea of what you will be getting when you move forward with them. Not only is the artistic aspect important, but also the ability to build these things proper. I must say, when it comes to building water features, over half of the water features we install today are rebuilds, some from poor construction from the first contractor that came in thinking they could build a water feature. So when it comes to building water features like this, it is always important to hire the right contractor to make sure you only build it once. I would say another important aspect when it comes to hiring a professional to install a water feature is to find a company that will actually maintain the features for you. I have come across a lot of times where a contractor will install a water feature but not maintain it, and to me it has been nothing but issues for clients and customers because the contractors will install something that is not very easily maintained. So when it comes to hiring a contractor, make sure you find somebody that would be willing to maintain it after the install as well. I hope this video really helped clarify and answer a couple questions to help you decide what style and what kind of water feature you want. Really looking forward to speaking with you to see exactly how we can make these ideas and options a reality in your own space.